Yo, what's good? It's Caleb Deal in the building. We are starting a new segment here on Instagram called Weekly Product Videos, where we're going over new product in the shop, and we're gonna be talking about, you know, something that's going on in the world right now, whether that's culture, sneaker culture, honestly just anything that we feel on our little hearts to talk about. So this week we are going to start off this series talking about new modern day hype culture, you know, especially with them things that you guys know as called LABUBUs, which we also have here as well. So those are gonna be the first products we're gonna go over today, man. So we got the Big Into Energy right here, super fly, got the multiple colors and stuff like that. We got the Have a Seat, where they're sitting down in multiple colors and all that. And then we also got the exciting Macaron, Guitaron, Women Are Own, shout out Charles Barkley.
Hey, yo.
You know, you guys are gonna be hearing my opinion about this today. You know, RJ, where you at with that?
My daughter loves them. I mean, unfortunately, I had to buy one already, exclusive one. But yeah, man.
The new products. So first and foremost, you know, it's summertime. I know I'm always wearing pants. Y'all can flame me all you want in the comments and stuff. You generally never really see me in shorts that often, but you know, I love my pants. But we got some new mesh shorts for y'all.
My boy's walking on toothpicks though.
They're pretty tight. Hey, chill. Got a little bit of definition there. We got little LA Johns right here, the mesh shorts. Louis Vuitton monogram right there, Louis Vuitton down right there. So super fly. It's like a, I don't even know how to do, I would say a Charger, like LA Charger blue. That's probably the best way I would describe it, but these have been flying off the shelves. We got this colorway in right here. These are super fly. RJ kept a pair of these. I definitely will be seeing him rocking these soon. We got in the Bape Star ones right here with the white base and the mocha brown and black. So any Travises, anything like that, these Johns will go perfect during the summertime, you know. But honestly, like going back to the LABUBUs and stuff like that, like I don't really see the hype. But I mean, I guess the best category I could put it in is like the Bear Bricks and the Cause and stuff like that, you know. I mean, we have like a Bear Brick box right here, but these are more so like collectible, I would say, compared to like the LABUBUs. Like,
well, the LABUBUs, a lot of people just like, you know, like you're wearing your chain on your pant. Some people would like, because it has a keychain, they'd attach it to there, or their backpacks or their bags, and it's low-key like a fashion statement now, yo. I see people like literally attaching it to like their Chanel bags or something.
So crazy. I've even seen that they have clothes for them.
I heard that's how you validate a bag nowadays.
Is it LABUBU?
You see a LABUBU? I've seen people at the gym with it. They attach them to their Stanley cups now, dog.
You see, back in the day, man, you know, I'm only 20 years old, but back in my day, sounded like I'm all old.
So yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday, you know, you saw somebody pull up a little Louis V bag, little Balenci street bag, or you know, Saint Laurent, Yves Saint Laurent. You see them pull up with that, and that was the statement in itself. But now you could have the most expensive Birkin, you know, custom made crocodile scales and everything, but it won't be valid unless you have it LABUBU. So we also got these shorts in too.
We got your Dame to play the song. Dame, where you at?
They're pretty fly as well.
Get that song on cue.
Feel me? You got the mesh shorts right there and the paisley print as well. And now we're gonna go.
Hey, play it on the speaker. Say what up, Dame.
What's so good? My name is Damian Garcia.
He said, what's so good?
What's so good?
We got the ice cream, Ben & Jerry's Chunky Dunky.
Bro, special box.
Size 9.5.
Let's see what the inside of the special box looks like.
So what's pretty cool is that this is like an ice cream scooper, but it's also a shoehorn, like to help you put your shoes on in the back, which is pretty sick. Ben & Jerry's Nike SB. Super sick. You know, these come in from time to time, but when they do come in, they either sit or they sell super quick. This is my size right here, 10.5 women, 9 men's, and the I'm in year 3. Get your 2021 sneaker of the year on board with that. Hey, where's the LABUBU song?
Been here for like 30 minutes and y'all back here talking about LABUBU.
We got a Midnight Navy 4, size 9 as well.
He said, is that Spanish for LABUBU?
This is a grill alert. I know you guys have probably seen us post this on our story and stuff, so y'all do not sleep. Size 9.5 in the Brooklyn Off-White Air Force One. Super clean Johns. OG all and everything included.
You better look at them.
Look at that, man. Fly. Super fly. I don't know how they're still here. San Antonio, y'all gotta start copying your grails, man, because I mean this whole row that I'm going over is grails. We also got another size 9, very lightly used VNDS in the brick by brick. Nigel 4s right there. Beautiful little bike air hit on the back, man. We got a 10.5 used, because these are better to buy used. Sean Witherspoon Air Max 97/1. Holy Grail, one of my favorite shoes of all time, personally.
And we're doing this to keep people updated on our current inventory. We'll do this like once a week, right?
Yeah, once a week, and then also just to like I said earlier, just chop it up about things that are going on in the world, whether it's like, you know, in the sneaker culture, whether it's just regular stuff going on in the world. Strap along for the ride, man, because we're gonna have different people on as well pretty much every week, so y'all stay tuned for that. Little baby size 6C, Jumpman Jack, y'all get the kids right. We got a 8 women, 6.5 youth, dead stock, Off-White Jordan 4.
Nothing but bangers, yo.
Grail alert, man, Grail alert. Hey, y'all need a good shoe for summer. Get your Rocky Balboa on with these. Go hit the running and do your little pose after you finish running.
How?
Run with your LABUBU if you want. I'll comment right down below what y'all think about the LABUBUs and, you know, that sort of culture and stuff.
If you have one too, comment down below. I got it.
Yeah, because honestly, like, anything can get hyped nowadays, right? Like, anything can take off. That's American consumerism at its finest. We got beautiful OG colorway Mandarin Air Max 95, size 12.
Big bubble?
Yeah, for real. Big bubble in the back too. That's a new detail that Nike recently started. You know, if you guys are UT fans, anything like that, it's definitely the pair for you guys. Size 11 and the cool gray Jordan 11 right here, dead stock as well. If you missed out in 2021, we got them here at Countdown SA. We got, this is honestly probably my favorite Jordan 9 colorway besides the Space Jams and the cool gray 9s.
Space Jam's my favorite.
Like this pair, I love that little pixie dust hit, super fly. These are a size 11 as well. And we also got a size 10 dead stock fire red Jordan 3.
I started like in 2012.
With Jumpman on the back.
Yep.
Hey, Jumpman, Nike Air, they all hit different, but Fire Red 3, man, I'm gonna lie to you. Honestly, probably the most sort of slept on pair, to be honest. Size 11 that just came in, and y'all's favorite, you know, World Series champs. Shout out
Chill.
Shohei Ohtani.
I'm a Yankee fan.
Yamamoto. Shout out Mookie Betts. Look, I'm an Astros fan. I don't like the Dodgers, but I love Mookie Betts. One of my favorite baseball players. Huh?
You gotta respect Mookie.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he's a good dude, man.
He's a Jordan brand ambassador.
Jordan brand ambassador off the field.
I think he turned the Nigels into cleats last year or this year. I can't remember.
That's crazy. Nigel's
I think it
in
was
the
this year
cleats.
actually. 'Cause he was dropped.
And last but not least, actually second to last but not least, size 9 right here, and what I like to call the John Cena's. Bright Cactus Jumpman Jacks right here. If you guys don't know, the Monday Night Raw right after WrestleMania when Cena got the belt from Cody, he wore these on Monday Night Raw. So that's why Dame wants a pair, because John Cena wore them, and that's why RJ copped those University Red Jumpman Jacks, because Roman Reigns wore them.
About me? And you mentioned Cena in the same sentence? Dog, what you mean, boy?
The shoe of shoes, man. One of the best shoes ever made, in my humble opinion.
Oh, the bread force?
White cement 4s. Mr. Davis, where you at? We don't get Mr. Davis in here to talk about these. What you think about those?
All-time greatest shoes, man. Didn't I already talk about these? These are just beautiful. It's just you can't go wrong. Collabs come and go. They get hype. They fall out of hype. They stay hot for a little while.
So you had mentioned, right, when you were a kid, obviously these came out in '89, right? So you were still a youngin', so to say.
I was 10,
But
10, 11, yeah.
when these came back out in '99, where were you at? What was going on? Were you in the military already?
I had just joined. I had just joined the world's greatest Air Force at that time.
Hey, come on.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
I'm always proud to have done it. Yeah, when these came back out, see, you got to remember this, back then, retros wasn't really a thing. So it was like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Because these already came out. Why are we doing this? And Mike had just retired for real this time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we were still trying to kind of figure it out a little bit. And we was like, okay, well, I guess Mike gone, so they just going back to this. It's going to be kind of corny. But I grabbed them because they were still so legendary. They were still so clean. They probably, the 99 version was probably oh, they was probably still my favorite retros of these. You know what I mean? The leather was softer, but people got to get over that with the stiff leather and the thick leather. I mean,
at least for the shattered backboards, I had high expectations for that.
Yeah, my thing is just like, well, I mean, whoever's gonna be able to get the shutter backboards, if you like that color blocking, I'm not a big like bread toe color blocking guy, but the shutter backboards, they was known for that super soft leather, right? So if they not gonna do that with these, like, what are we even doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah, I already seen early pics of them. I have a little video. I'll drop it right here, like the condition of it. It's gonna be a letdown.
Yeah, some people have already done the reviews on there. Like, hey, that's not like Z Sneakerhead Z did it, but if you like the colorway, and it's been 10 years, that's cool. But I mean, yeah, when these came out, it was just.
You thought I have ADHD? I'm always like, honestly, it might not even be ADHD. It might just be the caffeine, to be.
Yeah, I think it's substance. Yeah, I'm just you spinning the box and everything. I'm just like, I can't even.
Substance.
I can't focus. I'm just
How many pairs of these did you pick up?
not an amount that if I told you, you would be like, yeah, that makes sense. So you know, I actually got 5, but I ended up selling 2 of them for retail.
So
I
for
got
the
3.
people that may be new sneakerheads, why do you pick up so many of the same shoe?
I don't have a good answer for that. Yeah, I used to have a good answer.
One to rock, one to stock.
It used to be, but my collection now is I'm like right under 600 pairs, so it's like I have too many shoes to be able to wear any enough to where I need to bust out a new pair because these is beat. You know, you saw my 2016s of these. They're like crispy.
Crisp.
And I was just like, damn. They did their thing with this. And again, some people, they got the polyurethane coating on it, which is what any sneaker maker does with the leather to keep it kind of stiff. But I mean, the stiffer leather does not automatically mean it's worse, or tumbled leather does not automatically mean it's better. So you gotta remember, shoes in the 80s, stiff leather was a performance feature. They didn't have carbon fiber shank plates and all that stuff, so you needed your shoe to be stiff. MJ would have never played in the shatter backboards, as soft as they were.
Yeah.
His ankles would have rolled all over the place. That's why the 85 bread cut ones was true to the original, and they super stiff, because that's how shoes were back then. You had to wear them, you had to break them in. I pick your most bleeped up outfit that you can think of. I guarantee you these go with it.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
So for those of y'all who don't know the story, these are the shoes that MJ actually was wearing in preseason when the Chicago Bulls received the letter from the NBA commissioner David Stern at the time saying, hey, there's not enough white on those shoes. No racism, nothing like that, but he was like, it's not enough white.
Neither did the NBA at that time.
Yeah, this shoe is...
I saw the Air Jordan hit on the heel.
Yeah, so that's what they did with that. So what they did while the Air Jordan is actually being finalized, they gave him this shoe. So this was, I forget the model of the actual trainer. It's like a different sole completely. And then they had cobbled together the upper. And
Hey, you stand like me.
the thing of him to be seen, a photograph in just like a regular white shoe. They wanted him to be seen in his colorway. So he wore these in the preseason. NBA was like, nah, if he wears that or whatever, you're gonna be fined and blah, blah, blah. So
Nike paid all the fines.
well, here's the thing. So that was the threat. It was they were gonna fine them $5,000, you know, again. So in the preseason, he wore them and they got fined. Then the Air Jordan 1 came out and they did the commercial, you know, the band, and everybody is upset. But technically, the shoe itself was never banned. It was the colorway. And the band Air Jordan 1, the bread or whatever they wanted to call it, we used to just call it black and red. He never wore those in the game either.
What kid is this, dog?
Sorry.
What's up, little man?
So yeah, man, I mean, you heard about the current hype culture with LABUBUs. You heard about, you know, some new products that we got in here in the shop. If you guys are ever local to San Antonio, y'all pull up.
Mr. Davis copying one.
111-85 Westwood Loop, man. Hey, like I said too, we're gonna start doing these product videos every single week where we're talking about whatever, but also going over what we got new in the shop. We just happen to have a special guest today. My name's Caleb, I'm one of the managers here, but every week we're gonna have somebody different on, so make sure y'all stay tuned Instagram, and also don't forget to check out our website as well. We could order either for shipping or for pickup.
What's the website?
www.countdownsa.com.
You hold up the LABUBU.
You hold up the LABUBU.
This is gonna be a little thumbnail. That's how we do it, y'all.